Let's try again. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the weekly call on Diversify Your Assets and crypto guidance from Lize if it is needed. Right, let's quickly go through a few things. I'm going to do a general update on a few things. Firstly, is Ergo Partners, Philippa spoke to support about the minimum investment. As you go up to the $10,000 bracket, your minimum investment is $500. So the file that Elton worked out for us will have to be adjusted. Again, the file is just a guide. You're still making a huge amount of money if you frequently reinvest. That's concerning Ergo Partners. I did go through the file with her and she did adjust the formulas. Philippa, what is the bracket on 25 is? 1,000.
Yes. So the withdrawal or the reinvest value from your spend wallet is 1,025. And on 50,000, it's 5,000.
Okay, so there's two options. Is that you work according to the higher value if you reinvest on your portfolio, or the other one is that you open a second portfolio for $100, and then if the amount is less than 500, you can reinvest there. And then also your first portfolio, don't extend the period so that it can eventually, if you do have 500, to reinvest there, so that the period doesn't go longer. When that one then pays out, you add that onto your second one. That's just basic. I'll cover that in the Ergo Partners call when the next one is. Then another thing that we working on a daily basis is UFarm. We built good downlines. Andrew and myself got our first monthly salary of $300, which I then committed to sponsor people in, with 10 people with a potato farm each. Daily, 7 days a week, go plant, go harvest, get yourself on. I still got 100 people under me who did not lease any land yet. Now, obviously, some of the people will get now, but I will go through the list and then slowly get you on there. People don't register if you don't have the funds to join. Speak to me, I'll put you on a list, I'll sponsor you in, but only register once we are ready to sponsor you in, or if you've got your own funds. And then that's concerning UFarm. UFarm works on 2.5% a day. Andrew did a good presentation yesterday. Go watch his recording. Another thing that launched last week, Monday, is Sit Subs. I'm working mainly on the feeder line at this stage. Very easy system where you work from a $1 feeder position over to a $5 position. On the third level, you start receiving money. You can then withdraw or sponsor people in. I sponsor people in my downline. You can sponsor 3 positions every 8 hours. And then if you do choose to withdraw, the $28, 20% stays back into your purchase wallet, and then you can from there get yourself more feeder positions or sponsor other people in. I think can't remember how many is registered now. Let's go check. Subs. There's 1,847 people registered, and the positions is approaching on the $1 and the $5, close to 5,000 positions. On Sit Subs, it's all about the positions. We do have huge teams coming in that will be sponsored in. A lot of people committed to sponsor feeder positions in, 3 or 5. I've committed to 20 positions for every one of my downline. So if I see anybody's not on 20 yet and it's 8 hours, and I've got 3 spots that I can sponsor again, I go to first the new ones, and then I'll I look at how many the other people got. Obviously, I'm not going to give you feeder positions if you're in a financial position to sort yourself. And that's concerning sit subs. What have we covered? There's a new thing that I started, GP bots, where you buy a license. You're going to start on the $20 licenses. I got myself two. I signed up under Martin Neetling. He then sent me more information, and I started looking at how it's going. I still don't have the full details of exactly 100% what to do where, but that's how we learn. I'm going to sign up 15 under me and then stop my link, or take my link off the group, and then everybody that signed up under me can then post their links, and once you fund it, you can post your link. But I'm only gonna have my link available for the first 15. If you got 15, you open up your matrix 15 levels down. So over time, everybody can then work on their 15s. The matrix is a 3x5, so it's three people under you, 5 levels down, but there is a deeper level or a deeper matrix on the 15 levels. That's why I'm going to take 15, and then I'll take my link off. Andrew posted his link. Who else on here registered already? Philippa, you must post your link in the group. I think Ilana, did you fund yet?
Not yet, Stefan. I was looking and I see I need to have BEP20, USDT BEP20, but I'm not sure whether that applies when I'm actually paying in. So I was still looking around to see what I must do.
Yeah, pay a little bit more than 20 in, because the exchange rate currently is $21 and a few cents for 20 USDT. Okay, yeah. Lize is busy funding. Lize, once you fund it, post your link. Alcilano, the moment you fund it and got your first license, then you can also post your link. Whoever else not registered, once you got your funds, go to the last person that posted the link, or any link that is still in the group. But yeah, you can actually go to the oldest one, and that will be fine. I registered yesterday morning. I put $40 in. The way that it works, you buy yourself licenses. You can buy 5 $20 licenses, and then you must buy a $50 license, and then you can buy 2 more $20 licenses. You basically double your money over a period. We're still working out how long and all those type of things, but so far I got my first few cents in. I think I made $3 something so far. Okay, that is GP bots. Let's go to a file here and just go check platforms. I covered everything that I needed to cover in this call. Right. Parallel to Ergo Partners, we're also running City Equity. I've registered on there. It works on nearly the same basis as Ergo Partners. Also a reinvest function. Start with $100. Also a very old company. They're 29 years old. They specialize on big companies and managing these pension funds. They only recently, about 7 years ago, opened it up for private people. And then very recently, they opened it up for the lower amounts. The minimum on there was 10,000, but it's now $100. More or less the same percentages as Ergo Partners. When I talk to new people about Ergo Partners, I talk to them about City Equity at the same time. Do both and build yourself up a good pension fund there. You will be shocked if you look at the file how fast after 2 years you can start getting money for yourself and building up a huge portfolio. Now, we've covered UFarm. Tradesbid and Kiopi is running a bit slow at this stage, but they are getting income. I'm in a reinvest cycle at this stage till the end of this week. So whatever there's $10, I reinvest. And then next week I'll withdraw again. Cryptex I've joined. You can only deposit Bitcoin there. I'll have a Cryptex call, I think, on Monday. I think that's more or less all the new ones. Some of the old ones that we're still working on is Gift of Legacy, very slowly, but we are working on that one board at a time. I'm on Infinity Grid. I'm not doing much work there at this stage. I did get my 2 people in, and that's about it. And then Arc4Verse, we've got a weekly call on a Tuesday at 4 o'clock. There's a very good presentation that Sean did yesterday. We're in the developing stages. We've got a very strong development team. And the private shares for our groups is still available at 450, and then we're going to go to P1, where the shares will go up to 900 rands per share. And then you're a shareholder in a company. Full launch date will be announced in the next few months. The company is selling training packages. We are working together with training facilities and getting all those things in place. There's a huge amount of work going in there, but it's also a good platform, and they've got a matrix where you can get yourself training on the crypto fields or the crypto spaces. And there's companies that is already interested to employ people once they get the training done. And it's very low cost. Let me just go through the schedule and make sure that I've got everything covered. I'm not going to talk too much about CZ. They have a group of updates. There's not much movement yet. Power Gifting, Festina is running a project called 24/7, where she wants to load 50 people on. That takes 10 positions or 12 positions each to get Power Gifting a little bit of a boost. Power Gifting is a very low cost platform to come on. Your gift value is only $8. With the gas fees, it's about 10. It's a very easy one, very consistent movement there. Catly, you can join for free and then build a Catly coin balance up. It's not published yet or public yet, but you can get yourself some Catly coins. It's like the same as the Pi coins, where you can stake your coins. All right, Cryptex call is Monday. We'll do more there. GS Partners I'm working on. We're going to, from next week, start building a downline there. I'm just sorting a few things out. Willie is going to assist us with that. I'm in his downline. And then we'll slowly, over time, there is a few strategies that we're going to follow, where we're going to get people firstly on board with a monthly cost. And then we will teach everybody how to buy the certificates and make more money over time. There is a weekly payout on that one as well. Daisy is running slowly. I've got a bit of people under me there. I'll do a Daisy call next week, Monday again. C12, I did an update yesterday. It looks me, yeah, that's about it. Other new ones you don't have to know about. I'm still in the testing phases. All right, any questions on any of the platforms that I mentioned now? No questions. Just a quick warning, there is a platform that's busy collapsing. I struggled to sign up for this one, and I eventually managed to get a page where I could sign up, but I didn't sign up. I got busy on a phone. Cleothon, they're going to fold, so don't invest money there. It looks like anywhere where Terence is making a video on a platform, they collapse. I don't know why. He's bad luck. All right, any questions before I go on screaming? Silence.
I have a question about crypto.
Yes, Natalie.
Yeah, I signed me up on 2 projects so far, but then with the payment of the crypto, like I seem to struggle there because I'm just not so crypto savvy yet. So I got myself an Exodus wallet now because the exchange that I signed up in Holland, the CoinMers, they want like to verify every address if it's mine, if I want to send money to that. So with the Exodus wallet, that was possible. So I funded me on the Exodus wallet by buying crypto on CoinMers and sending it to Exodus. So I managed to do this. But then when I want to fund, for instance, the Guopi, I wanted to do some TRC20 USDT. But then if you want to send, for instance, $20 USDT, then you pay a gas fee of like $3.55 and you need TRX to be able to send it. And yeah, I just get
355 is
confused there.
way too much.
Yeah, so I thought for
355.
20 euros, 3.50 is much too much. So I'm kind of like fighting with ways, how can I get the funds available on the platforms, you know?
You pay $1 or $2 depending on the time of the day. Right.
Oh,
Even in
okay.
TRX and Trust Wallet and on Exodus, certain times of the day it's 13.5 coins on TRX, and certain times it's 27, depending on the time of the day when the big volumes of America is busy. Lize, can you type your number out in the call in the chat quickly for Natalie? Natalie, make a note of Lize's number, and then contact her. Lize will assist you with the finer details of gas fees and all those things. The important
that
thing to
would be
remember,
lovely.
there's different vehicles that each coin use. USDT use, one of them is TRX or Tron, and the
Yeah.
other one is Ethereum. There's always gas fees. TRX is the cheapest one. Okay,
Okay.
there's Lize's number. Dot it down and then make contact with Lize. She's very patient and very thorough. She will assist you with that.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks,
Actually,
Lize.
Stefan, I actually just did a transfer from Exodus and it was $3.50 gas fees for like $20 sending. So I understand that.
Yeah,
But
this
we'll
is
get
what
to
I
You,
that.
had
you
too.
need
Yeah.
you need to carefully
Yeah.
look at what is actually taken off. There's a
Yeah.
initial amount, and then they put back part of it.
Okay. I'll go and check it out.
Go check.
That's
Go
fine.
check very carefully. You get a refund. There is a refund. I always get a refund. Mine is also $3 something, and then they put $2 back.
Oh, okay. Well, I will get
Okay.
in contact with Lisa, please. Then
Yeah.
hopefully
Lisa
she can
will
get
also assist you to open a trust wallet. That's there. You know the cost is from the start. It's 13.5 or 27 coins. So you that one. But Lisa will help you with all those things.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay. Good. All right. Any other questions, Natalie?
No, because that's like all like that I struggle with. I mean, I have some funds, but I need to get it over to the platforms.
Okay.
So,
No,
and
that's good. Lisa will
I'm
assist you.
just not so savvy yet with that. It's my
Now you
first
get used
crypto
to it.
experience. What?
Yeah. In 2012, I was as dumb as earth concerning crypto, but I very fast, at a hell of a rate, learned how to operate crypto wallets and things. I've got more than 100 different wallets all over the place.
Wow.
You just need to keep track of everything. It's once you get used to it, then it's easy. Then you can teach other people from your side again. Also
Exactly. This
beautiful if
is
you
the
can help.
phase I'm in. I'm learning. I'm still
Yes.
learning.
Yeah, we learn every day. We learn every day. All right. Any other questions from anybody else before I scream a little bit? I would like to scream at least once a week, and I don't have a chance yet this week. Okay, let's talk about communication. I posted in a few groups. It's not a cape, like it is my, what do you call this thing in English? Where you put on in the mornings when it's cold?
We'll pretend it's your cape.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's cold. I never even got out of this thing. I put it on this morning to make coffee and I never moved out of it. I got busy. All right, let's talk about private messages. People, I received more than 2,000 messages when C12's website went live. Do you really think I didn't know that? I then put a warning in the groups that if I get to your message and you want me about C12, I will block and delete you. And I've already done 400 of those. Do not send me messages on C12. Updates will be in the groups. I don't care who you are. Lize even deleted her message. Do not talk to me about C12 in a private message. I do not have time to go through all that messages. And then quickly on the Telegram groups, I must actually show this to you. Let me get this thing open and then do a screen share. Right, there we go. If we go down here, is a screen share? Oh, not yet. There we go. I've got all these different groups where there's usually the word dream or dreams is in there. And then there's a lot of other things. There's sometimes it will be my name. Sometimes there's other names. Then we go to where is, I'll have to type in things like Agape. We've got the leadership group, the general group for the public, and Project Agape. So those groups will stay outside. But now I've got groups, if you go like UFarm, K100, let's quickly, DS Partners, all groups like that. Kiopi, Tradesbit. What I did then, Christina assisted me and we made a super group where there's different topics. So that is where I'm going to do most of the communication in future. So if you go to GL Dreams, the GL Dream group will be closed soon. I will make an announcement. And then you come join the Kana Dream super group. Then everybody that's in this group, there's 167 so far, will be able to see all the platforms that I'm actively working on. When there's a new one, it will come up there. If there's an old one that I reactivate, it will come in here. So all the groups, which is mine, will eventually move over to here. You can see here from the top, there's a general chat, motivation. I'm going to close very soon, and everything will be posted here. Then there's UFarm, Ergo. There's a separate topic for Zoom announcement. There's a separate topic for recording. So all the recordings then is in one place. There's a SitSubs Dream. Plus, I've still got my own group. City Equity, everything's there. So if I'm going to close a group, I'll give you about 2 weeks warning. And then I will post that this group is going to close in 2 weeks. I'll post a link for the super group. Get yourself in there. You don't have to go through all those topics. They are named properly. You can go find the ones where you're involved with. If you're then interested in some of the other stuff I'm busy with, you can go see what's going on there and get up to date. Do not jump into a topic with a question. Go read the old messages first. I chucked out 2 people out of a group this morning who started asking questions directly after I've posted the information. So I'll have to unfortunately be very strict on that. Andy will still be responsible for policing. He's got a gun and a badge. Festina does a lot of checkup on the groups for scammers and funny people. Adele is also helping a lot there. Anybody else, if you pick up something, let me know. Do not tag me in a group to tell me you've sent me a private message. Like, I know you like that, but don't tag me in a group. Send me the message. I will get to it. Maybe 4 weeks from now, if you're lucky. I still got outstanding messages from May. I will get to them sometime. Must just hire an assistant who can work at my pace. All right, that's all for now. Like, do you want to add something about sit subs, which we are working on at a huge speed?
Well, we're moving nicely. Andrew's getting a pace. I think he's going to be creating about 50 accounts daily. So that'll be some really nice movement coming in from the bottom, pushing up. The $1 feeder is where we're adding his team from Seeds of Love, 2,000 members in total.
Yeah. Yeah, over time that can become huge. I committed on the Seeds of Love people, everybody that I sponsor in 20 positions over time. We are limited on 3 feeder positions every 8 hours. Like one thing about the 3 limit, the system is not blocking you if you accidentally go to a 4th one. Or it must just be a different person.
Right, right.
Okay. So the people that do want to sponsor 5 at a time, just make sure it's different people that you're sponsoring. Okay, so sit subs is working nicely. I gave the numbers a little bit earlier on. We're approaching the 5,000 position mark on the $5 and on the $1. I've got a lot of my friends today sitting on the $1 feeder for the next 25, so they're going to go soon to the $5. Yeah, all too beautiful. Sit subs is going to be a constant stream if we work clever and if we don't do stupid things. And if everybody works together, no reason to fight on any networks. Like, you want to say something?
Oh, I 100% agree.
Yeah. One thing that I wanted to say in one of our calls during the pay it forward calls that we had on Friday, but I didn't have a chance because Lake and Chrissy felt sorry for me working in the middle of the night. We may sometimes give an impression on the public calls that there's a bit of a tension between the leadership, which is not true. The reason why you pick up tension is because every single person in that leadership group is passionate about what we do. We're passionate about humankind. We're passionate to help people. And then it may look for an outsider who don't know us that we're fighting. We were, even between us on a leadership call, Chrissy said to me, I must calm down because I'm upsetting Tracy. Meantime, Tracy is laughing her bum off because, I mean, we scream at each other frequently on the phone calls. He's sometimes on a phone call for 40 minutes and I'll tell her, go bugger off now, I'm busy, I can't listen to you for 40 minutes. That type of passion that we've got and the time that we've put into sit subs and all the platforms we're on will sometimes give the impression to an outsider that we got tension between us. There's no tension. We discuss things in detail in a very civil manner. Sometimes there's harsh words because somebody is passionate about the point that they want to bring across. But that doesn't mean we're fighting. Right, I think that's all for me for this one. Next week, same time, 3 o'clock. And then I'll give more feedback on all the different platforms. Like the sit-up call that I've got weekly is on Wednesday mornings at 10 South African time. Do you want me to make a second call somewhere in the week for the Americans?
Would it be okay to share your recording with them?
Yeah, the recording is posted already.
Well, I'm just saying, if we can consistently share the recording, I don't see the necessity to do a second call.
Okay, good. I'll post the recording then in the Agape group as well.
Perfect.
We had a very long call this morning. I think it was close to 45 minutes. There was a lot of good questions coming out. Okay, good. Right, then we finish. M Abundance. Yeah, you're a little bit late. We're going to close the call now. All right, everybody, have a lovely Wednesday and the rest of the week. Zoom schedule will be posted in the super group. What do you call it? Yeah, super group. Make sure that you're on the right calls at the right time. A lot of people still send me messages 5 minutes past the hour. Where's the Zoom link? And then they clicked on the wrong link or the wrong platform. that it's clearly marked. Right, you can unmute, say bye. Have a lovely Wednesday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you.
Stefan. Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Everybody, bye.
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 Bye.